Good morning, everybody. BDO 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so some trades taking place this morning, um, and we got to talk about them, man. Milwaukee Bucks. They're trading Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, the rookie they just picked up in the first round, and a pick swap to the Wizards for Kyle Kuzma, Patrick Baldwin Jr., and second round draft compensation, according to ESPN's Sham. So, uh, this trade is a bit strange to me. Not necessarily on Well, it is. It's strange on both sides. I think acquiring Kyle Kuzma, NBA champion, for the Bucks is probably a good thing. Um, I'm not mad at that at all. And it's not bad. You want to upgrade from Middleton. I don't have a problem with him moving on from Middleton. He's had injury issues. He's a bit older now. It wasn't really. You couldn't count on him to be the same player that he used to be for the Bucks when they were winning championships, and he was part of the ball handling duties and stuff like that. It was special then, but it hasn't manifested into anything going forward for them, I guess, in their mind. So they're out. They're moving him off somewhere else. The part of this that I don't understand from the Milwaukee perspective is why are they moving on from AJ Johnson? Now they drafted AJ just this past draft, in the first round, the back of the first round. He's a second round prospect, sort of like Max Christie was, so young that you knew he was going to be a first round prospect if he stayed in school, but he decided to come out early. He had a lot of talent, really naturally gifted basketball player. He's just got to hone his skills, turn into a pro, and just grow into his body. But they took him in the first round. It's one of the worst draft picks, period, because of where they probably could have got him in the second round. And halfway through his rookie season, they trade him. I will never understand this. I like it for him because he's going to a rebuilding situation. So the young fella's going to get more minutes in Washington, to say the least. They don't do nothing but run young players. So I love this for him. For Milwaukee, who doesn't have a whole lot of young talent, who invested a first round pick in this player when they probably should have got him in the second round anyway, this is just more of the same for Milwaukee. More of the same. I don't get it. And from the Wizards' perspective, I don't know what Chris Middleton does for you. I don't get it. You have 8 wins. I understand moving on from Kuzma, who was tired of being in a losing situation. In his prime, he probably needs to be somewhere else, and this is good for him in Milwaukee, in theory. But for him to be traded for Middleton, what does Middleton possibly do for the Washington Wizards? There's no good coming from this. I don't think he has the type of contract that you can just stretch. He's making, let's see what it says here, $31 million with a player option to opt into a $33 million contract at the end of the year. So he would likely have to opt in order to get his money, but be with a team that's not going to win anything next season. This is miserable for Middleton, because if he wants to win, he essentially has to get back that money. Nobody's going to pay him that, so he's going to have to opt in, and he's going to have to sit on the Wizards for an extra year after sitting on the back of the Wizards bench right now. This is awful for Middleton. It's essentially going to force him into opting out if he wants to be a part of anything worth being on. The evils of the NBA, man, it's terrible. But he'll probably be traded as an expiring contract next deadline. But he's stuck in Washington for at least a year. AJ Johnson, this is great for him. Young rookie, 3-year deal, worth $11 million in total. He's a rookie. He's going to get opportunities to run with the Wizards. This is great for him. Kyle Kuzma's on a 3-year deal, making $23 million this year, $40 over the next 2 years. So, he'll be in a position to win again, be a part of something that could be a playoff team, and play with Dame, play with Giannis, play with Bobby Portis, see what else they do. Patrick Baldwin Jr. as well. He's expiring on a $2 million contract. He can shoot the ball some. I think he'll be on the bench there. I don't know if he'll get any minutes in this rotation, but PB&J has always been somebody that I've had an eye on. I think he's pretty good. This that's the young piece that they pick up in exchange for AJ Johnson. I'd much rather have AJ Johnson. That's not even worth. It's not even close. So I don't know, man. I haven't agreed with a lot of what Milwaukee has done lately. I don't mind them picking up Kuzma. That makes sense. Giving up AJ Johnson to do it is craziness. Drafting AJ Johnson in the first round was craziness. So I don't get them at all. I'm not certain what they're thinking. Um, Also, another trade that's worth talking about, KJ Martin from the Philadelphia 76ers has been traded to the Detroit Pistons for 2 second-round picks. It's been reported that Detroit's likely going to reroute KJ somewhere else before the trade deadline tomorrow at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So keep an eye open for KJ. He's probably going to be on the move again. And if I'm not mistaken, it was probably something else that went on too. We talked about Caleb Martin going to the Mavs yesterday. It looks like his brother could potentially be on the move as well from Charlotte somewhere. Not sure where, but I heard the Lakers are rumored to be in the mix there maybe. It's just a big deal that's going around that could essentially have it so that Jimmy Butler lands in Phoenix but sends Kevin Durant out, potentially to Golden State or to Miami or maybe even a Dallas. I've been hearing that Dallas kind of wants to put Kevin Durant there with Kyrie and AD, which could be pretty damn scary, to be honest with you. But it makes him significantly older, and I don't know what the shelf life on that roster actually is. And I don't know how much support they're actually going to get, even if they put something like that together. You're sending Luka out. I don't think people care. I literally don't think they care. So that's just my point of view. But I think there was something else that happened too. I'm just not seeing it on my phone right now. But that's the word for now, man. Looks like the Nets are unlikely to trade Cam Johnson. They haven't been able to kind of get any offers that they appreciate. Dennis Schroeder could potentially be on the move again from Golden State somewhere. I'm not sure where the suitors might be, but these are the things that I'm just seeing here on Twitter. So yeah, man, that's the word. Check Shams, see if there's something else on here. Yes, the Boston Celtics are trading Jaden Springer and a second rounder to the Houston Rockets. I like this for the Houston Rockets. Jaden Springer showed me some good things. When I did homework on the Celtics about 2 weeks ago, they were putting him on the floor and he was balling, hitting threes. Big body dude, can play. I like him getting out of Boston to get a bigger role. In Houston, I don't know if Houston necessarily has the role that maybe I was hoping for, but that somebody was paying attention to Jaden Springer and got him up out of there is something I definitely agree with. So yeah, that is what happened there. I don't know what his contract looks like, but let's see, man. Put this together. I'm looking at Spot Track right now, so they'll show me Houston. I'm sure they have it already updated because they're pretty quick about this. This is actually my first time using Spot Track, but I've seen others use it online, so I figured I'd give them a shot. And I like what I see here. Jaden Springer, $4 million expiring contract, so he's going to get a chance to audition for the Houston Rockets, maybe resign with them, of course, or sign with somebody else at the end of the year. But hopefully with this roster, he can just fit right in. I hear Steven Adams, $12 million expiring, could potentially be on the move. That's something attractive for my Lakers. We were in talks for it, but I don't know if that's possible. It seems like the Rockets and the Lakers are far away, last I checked, from possibly moving Steven to the Lakers. And we keep our eyes open, man. It's trade time. I wonder how many trades are going to be done today so that they don't have to wait until the last minute with trades and stuff like that. That may not be necessarily the greatest thing tomorrow with the collective bargaining agreement being so complex. But just the same, we're seeing plenty of movement right now. We've already seen massive names, the biggest trade maybe we've ever seen in our lives, with Luka going to the Lakers. And it could be more. Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, we still got room for more to happen. So we'll keep our eyes open. And I appreciate everybody for watching BDF 44. And I'm out.